Maybe I'll make a video real quick. That way I can help some beginners out. Because this is going to be useful for beginners. So let's do that real quick. What's up, YouTube? It's HammerTime9000X coming at you with a Disgaea RPG video. This video is actually directed towards our beginner players. Something that, this isn't kind of a novel concept or a novel idea. This is not my idea. I'm not taking credit for it. This was actually one of the things that was found and or thought to be a great thing to do early on. Basically as early as kind of the game kind of more or less released. But if you weren't around during that time, you may not know about this nice, useful tip and or trick. So I'm bringing it back at you. 2022, bringing back some of the old tricks. So, let's talk about your shop, right? So, as most people know, when you go through the main story, you can unlock more shop levels. And the shop itself for equipment, as you can see, mine's a customer rank 31. I think actually the max right now is 32. I've actually been kind of lazy with getting it there because at some point you get rank 40 weapons and then you don't really need the shop for, advancing your weapons. So really the customer rank being at 31 is just kind of a, okay, fine, you've upgraded it because you can. But when you're early game, getting the customer rank up a little bit so that you can get, slightly stronger weapons or go into item world and get even stronger weapons is potentially helpful. One of the things I advised, some of the new players recently is to remember there's the old Nether hospital gimmick, which you can actually gain if I can find it here, as I scroll, you can gain these items: the muscle fight, the muscle spirit, the muscle hustle, muscle, and I think goes all the way to like muscle dream, which is a rank 27 item. So usually the way to exploit this is to take a team of 5 really weak characters, such as like 5 printies, go into item world and let yourself die over and over and over and over and over again. And by doing so for about 2 to 3 hours, you'll get these muscles, which I still have them in my equipment. Let's go to rarity, just show you the muscles. So you can see this muscle's rank 3, but the muscle dream, here, like muscle ace is rank 19, muscle dream, which I believe is the biggest one, is rank 27. So you get a rank 27 gear kind of right out the gate if you just let your team die a bunch of times. So that can help you early on get stronger weapons. What you would do is you run item world for the first 10 levels, and on the 10th level you would do something which I can show right now as just an example on one of my weapons. So if you can see, this Dark Galaxy metal is at 60 of 60. Every 10 levels you get a boss. So let's pull up my team. Let's pull up my team for item world, which is this. Mizador. If you're new, you probably don't have him, but he has this ability that allows an extra 20% chance to get a second drop. Pirates are on the team for just some extra drop bonus, chest drop rate, and then this is just so I can clear the level. Anyway, so I'm going into level 60 here. I have it on auto. You can actually set your auto to automatically stop in the settings. Auto battle off when final boss appears. I have that on. So what you would do is you look at this middle guy and you attack him. And if he drops a chest that's legendary or rare, great. If he doesn't, you give up, you yes, you retry. Or if he doesn't drop anything, you do that. So when you're in Item World 27, for example, the chance. Oh, see, no drop. I give up. Yes, I retry. Anyway, I'm going to quit for now to go back to my explanation. So if you're in item world, your rank of whatever item it is, let's say it's the muscle. Sorry, the muscle dream. We'll use muscle victory for now. Let's say you're on the 10th level of this item, which is rank 23. That means the drop, even if it's a common drop, and you'd really be going for just any drop, because what you want to have happen is when a drop happens, you'll either get a rank 23 item or a rank 24 item. So if you get a rank 24 item, you can skip working on this, go to the rank 24 item, do the first 10 levels, and get a drop. And that way you can get the stronger rank weapons. Even if it's a common, you'll want to go for those. You don't need to farm for legendaries or rares until you get to rank 40. If you do it before rank 40, you're wasting your time. Because at rank 40, the weapon's base stats are just so substantially better that, like, getting any sort of higher rarity of a lower rank is worthless, candidly. So just go for commons. All you're doing is going for commons until you can reach as high of a rank as you can go without dying, where you can get to the 10th level and get a drop. You want to go as high as you can go without dying. And when you get there, that's your gravy. That's where you're going to stop, where you can, build up your team a little bit to just advance them, slightly quicker. But the nice thing about this little trick from Nether Hospital is you get a rank 27 right off the bat of just playing the game, even just to start if you started today. Now, could you beat a rank 27 item world? Probably not. But if you level your units up to probably about 4,000, you should be able to beat that level. I think even like 4,900 could probably take you probably close to 40. I haven't tested it, but I guess I would assume it's somewhere around there. And then once you get to 40, that's your bread and butter. Anyway, back to the shop. So that was tip number 1 on the beginner course. But that brings us back to the customer rank. You get 5 free refreshes every day. Okay, thank you, Defective. So one of my chat said 4K can at least beat rank 32 weapons. So that's at least a good point of reference. And I do believe, if I recall when I was doing it, I think 4,900, because I remember that was like the first plateau that like most people hit because of the material gates at the time, like when we first started. But anyway, that should be around where you would need to be. So anyway, there's 2 things to be useful about this customer rank. There's the rank 20, which I'm going to only do once, but I'm going to show you. At rank 20, there are certain armors that are special in the shop. The Pretty Print underwear, for example, is a special armor that's in the shop. It was a fan art contest. A lot of people don't realize it's here. There's nothing special on this side. But for rank 20, there are a few really handy things, and let's pull them up so I can show you. Okay, so here's a Pretty Print underwear. You'll see that at the end of a turn, you defeat an enemy, SP plus 3. That's unique to the Pretty Print underwear. Now there's also the Assassin boots, which do the same thing. Which also has a base of 4 speed, which is also the max you can get on any boots anyway. So it's a rank 19 for this one. A rank 19 for this one. But I go to 20 because you have a better chance of getting the rank 19s to show up. Anyway, the SAR belt also is one. It gives SP cost minus 5%. The Diva belt is another. SP cost minus 5%. I believe those are the 4 items, unless I'm forgetting one as I skim through my box. Yep, those are it. So those 4 items are unique to, and you'll see this is rank 19, etc. So anyway, so you can pick up and you can refresh up to 5 times and hope that you get a rare or a legendary of those items. You'll see here's a SAR belt, a printy print. Anyway, the other big thing you can do, and this is the thing that I think is probably the most important thing you can do for getting innocence early, and that's going to rank 1. You'll see I'm a customer rank 1. You'll see how low the HL cost for this. Every single item that has a innocence on it, you buy it up. You're buying up all of them. Purchase all of them. It costs very little HL overall. And this is what we like to call legend innocent farming. So basically what you do is you buy up the entire shop. You go to your equipment, sort it by gained, and then you can check one by one. Oh, look, a rare. Oh, a common. So what I do is for all the commons I just sell, but all the rares and or legends, if I get lucky, I can then, send to the either item world or to the Explorer. Now, the Explorer is a monster. He is a wonderful addition to the game. He's my favorite thing about the more recent quality of life updates. He's great. Now, if you want him to help find your innocence, you got to give him crab miso. So crab miso is kind of the more expensive of the items. But if you get items that are otherwise like have no innocence on them, then this will help you farm a bunch of things so that you can donate it to Etna's throne, which getting Etna's throne to level 9 should be amongst your earlier priorities. Unlocking Etna's resort and getting Etna's throne to level 9, it's completely game changing. So, you get a few weapons, you get a few armors, and you give them to the boy. He shoots out them at, max level. You donate, and you move on. I'm already at the max. I'm already well above the max. You can see the throne list of what you need to complete in order to get them. But, look here, unlock all facilities, unlock innocent auto sub to you, unlock breeding improvement, unlock the ranch, expand the request board, expand depository. But the most important is unlocking alchemy for endgame stuff. Endgame stuff needs alchemy. Anyway, so don't sleep on 4D Netherworld. Don't sleep on the Item World Explorer. Give him stuff to run. Let him be your guide. He will take you on exploration. Anyway, back to the point. So once you've cleared up the shop of all the innocents, you can refresh, like I said, up to 5 times for free. You do it again. You buy up all the ones with the innocents on it, and you'll see, I just bought 7 things for under 3,000 HL, which is nothing. Here, I'm probably going to buy 15 things here. Okay, 11 things cost me under 5,000 HL. Now, the other thing is when you sell it back, let's say I want to sell back, okay, this has a common. I'm still getting a good return back to resell it, right? This is all common, so who cares? I'm going to sell it back. All common, I'm going to sell it back. I mean, I'm getting some of that HL right back. So my advice to you is to do that. You can farm looking for legends, looking for rares, even looking for commons if you're early game, and commons are still helpful. But it's so cheap, it's free to do this. You get 5 times. So I know I'm kind of belaboring the point, but it's just so useful and so slept on, right? Like, do people even realize you get 5 free refreshes here? Well, maybe you're just thinking, oh, well, I should buy it the like highest of my shop rank. But like, why waste CHL? Go to level 1, spend less HL, and profit. You know. So anyway, I'll have to solve some things to keep doing this on my box. But having said that, those are kind of two major tips and tricks. The Nether Hospital, being able to get a high rank item for free for just letting your team die repeatedly, super useful. Taking advantage of your equipment shop resets. If you get up to rank 20, you can get some very useful items. If you look at kind of one of my main DPSs, I threw Assassin's Boot on him. At the end of a turn, if you defeat an enemy, SP is +3. Well, if you face Calamity Adele anywhere, he has this anthropophagy, whatever, however you say it, the anthro a skill, which whenever he defeats an enemy, he gets boosted 1,000 gauge. Well, he also will get some SP for having his turn start again. But if he's wearing something like the assassin boots, right? And mine's built for speed right now to get him to be helpful to other people. He's at 90 speed and 100 million attack, basically. But if I do that, well, then he gets an extra 3 SP every turn, or every time he defeats an enemy. So very useful. Definitely worth getting. And then, like I said, innocent farming those rank 1 customer shop innocents will help you get a whole lot of innocents that'll help you make your gear stronger and help you compete with some of the more end game content. So um, that's all that I wanted to say for this video. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I'll be coming back with some more Disgaea RPG videos in the near future. Come check us out on Twitch, HammerTime9000X. I stream the game fairly often. And always happy to help new players, old players, returning players. If you've got questions, more than happy to answer. So feel free to reach out, and thanks for watching. Peace. All right.